Assalamu alaikum dear students. In our previous lecture we discussed the different main sections of our report, that how we are going to collect our data academically or might be professionally whenever we have been asked to design a report. So it had three main sections, you must remember: the prefatory, the main section, and then the supplementary part. Now a part of all that content to be collected and to be organized, there are certain principles and ethics of our report writing which we all should have to keep in our mind. So professional versus academic reports would be having the same almost ethics to be adopted, because in report writing it is quite common that the students would copy the material of some other person's work as their own while collecting some data academically. So it means it is always taken a sin, it is taken always a plagiarism, which is quite unethical and which is unacceptable according to Higher Education Commission as well as by the different departments, definitely if reported unethically wrong. So in report writing, ethics involves the moral principles and the standards that ensure a document is honest, accurate and responsible. So it means honesty, integrity, accuracy and responsibility all come at the researcher's end whenever the data is collected. So it establishes a contract of trust between the writer and the audience that ensures that data is represented truthfully and that original ideas are properly credited or mentioned. So core ethical principles are honesty and truthfulness, which presents the findings exactly as they are without falsifying or fabricating the data to fit a desired outcome. Another one is to be fair enough, that is fairness. So every student follows the same rules so that grades accurately reflect individual effort. Another one which should be adopted by a student is the responsibility. So taking ownership of the research process, including proper time management to avoid cutting corners due to last minute pressure. It is definitely responsibility of a student to do the work in time and properly according to the given time schedule. So respect is also there, valuing the intellectual property of others by providing accurate citations and acknowledging all contributors would be a part of our ethics. The ethical drawbacks in reports and assignments are somehow numbered as plagiarized cases. So plagiarism is using someone else's ideas or words or images without attribution. This is what how students usually claim that they did not have copied the material of someone else. Rather, they have just synonymously used the same items as given by someone else. Still, it counts plagiarism, because copying some other's idea and developing it as your own would be a plagiarism. And in our AI mod or AI lifestyle, it becomes a habit for every student to copy others' data from AI and to adopt it as our own. So this includes self-plagiarism, submitting your own previous work for a new assignment without permission, that's also your self-plagiarism case. Collisions and unauthorized collaborations, that means working with others on tasks intended for individual assessment or sharing completed assignments with peers who might use them as template or as their own work, that is also unethical. Another contrast is contrast cheating, that means paying third party services or individuals to complete assignments on your behalf, which undermines personal skill, your development, professional skills and proves to be a serious threat on academic integrity. Another one which I have just mentioned, misuse of AI tools, that is submitting AI generated text as your own original work without disclosing the tools used or following institutional policies. So it means if you are referring some other work taken from AI, the sources are always provided along with the material. You must have to cite it properly so that the ideas must be taken attributions or given attributions to the people who have definitely worked out on the same areas or on the same parameters. The practical steps for ethical formation. It does mean that how do we avoid these all unethical means in our writing. Detailed note taking would make you able to clearly distinguish between direct quotes, paraphrased ideas or your own thoughts in early drafts to prevent plagiarism. So, it means cite during drafting, never wait until the end to add citations, and fixing it later often leads to missing or misleading your resources. Whenever you forget that how to put your someone else's source in your writing, definitely it would be quite later rather than it would become a part of your plagiarized data. Another one is disclose conflicts of interest. If personal or financial factors could bias your report, they must be openly stated. Verify your data integrity that ensures any visual or data sets are accurate and not manipulated to mislead the reader. And this is important whenever you are dealing with the quantitative kind of data analysis. There are certain many other things that we need to discuss. Data integrity and accuracy, that is the most fundamental ethical concern that provides a complete and honest findings. So, someone others findings taken as your own would definitely be unethical again. Avoid selective reporting. Ethical writers must present all relevant data, including the findings that credited their initial hypothesis or a company's preferred outcome. And another one would be the precision in presentation, that is what we call sins of commission involve active manipulation of data, while sins of omission refer to the withholding crucial information to favor a specific agenda. Ethical values would definitely contribute to develop your own graphics rather than taking and manipulating some others scales or tables that look dramatic in their construction, and it is easily identifiable by professionals that you have taken some others data and made it your own. Professionalism is defined by respecting the contribution of others. So, avoiding plagiarism includes both intentional theft of words and unintentional failure to cite ideas. Proper attribution through standard citation styles like APA or MLA is mandatory. Authorship integrity, always credited, and it should only be given to those who made significant contributions to the work, avoiding practices like ghost authorship, transparency and biasness. So, management writers must actively identify and reduce personal biases that might influence a report. Any financial or personal relationships that could be perceived as a conflict of interest would be definitely such as funding from an industry partner or must be openly disclosed, acknowledging these are all things which would definitely affect your all work that you have collected from somewhere else. Acknowledging the constraints of your research, such as small sample sizes or specific biases in study design, is essential for maintaining credibility. Human and social responsibility reports often have real world consequences and must prioritize the safety and rights of those who are involved. Confidentiality and privacy, no doubt, would be part and parcel of our report writing. When reporting on human subjects or sensitive company data, you must protect identities through anonymity, or you must not have to nominate the persons by their names or the organizations or by any other local names, so that the confidentiality or the partiality of that person or organization must not be affected. Ethical writing uses respectful, non-judgmental and inclusive language that avoids stereotypic kind of language that is based on gender, race or ability, and it prevents the harm to any of the policy that is taken by any organization for collecting some data. It would definitely bring some serious consequences not only for a person but also for the organization. This was all about our ethics to be adopted. This is more to be understood, and this is more to be known than that of writing somewhere. So, again the three words would be more than enough: be honest, be accurate and be responsible for collecting your data from wherever or whichever the source you are using for collecting your data. This is just not only an advice but also a tip for collecting your data for your research. In our upcoming lecture, we would be discussing our different types of reports that you encounter in your business at professional level or in academia. I will definitely talk about the research paper if you want to write up in your this semester or upcoming semesters, that would be quite helpful for you to develop your document unplagiarized and quite confidently as well as responsibly. Till that time, take your time. Have a nice day.